Hello everyone, it's Battleship _ Colorado 45 here. So this series is starting off with a highlight that I made back on December 13th of last year, 2020, when the Mass Effect teaser trailer came out. But at the release of the teaser during my stream that day, Wiltop, who's a fellow streamer from Australia, and I ripped it apart and talked about Mass Effect for almost 3 hours. So I have gone out of the way to break it up into multiple parts, so that it's much easier to watch or listen to in the background. And also in this series of Mass Effect talks, will also include a recent discussion from my most recent stream with Will again, the Cat Trillo, who is also a fellow streamer, and I going over the three main endings of Mass Effect 3 with some more player-based Q&As. So please enjoy all this, and more will come as it happens on stream. And all the links to their Twitch channels as well as mine will be in the description below. So please go check them out. They're wonderful and amazing people. And yeah, this is the start of Mass Effect Talks here on the official YouTube channel for the Twitch channel of mine. Bye! And boom.
Boom! Headshot.
Boom! Headshot! How you doing, my boy, my king
I'm
of
doing
scuff?
good, mate.
That is good.
Heck, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good. How you been?
I've been good. So, let
That's
me
what I like to hear.
swap to the good
Oh.
camera.
But yeah, fucking exciting. I was not expecting any Mass Effect news in Game Awards.
Right? Like, I feel that.
Yeah, not to mention the Dragon Age news as well, which is good.
I heard there was Dragon Age news, but I'm not, like, privy to it.
Oh, look, I don't think it was anything too exciting. It was a bit more than the Mass Effect teaser, but yeah, no, it was
Oh, really?
still pretty good. Pretty good. It was not nothing, but actually, a really good idea could be to watch the trailer now, so everyone in chat knows what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. I
Yeah.
will do this, actually. Yeah. Bloop. And we could just pop back over to this scene, because this scene's already readily available.
Yeah, right, Epic? It was kind of out of nowhere.
Right?
Like, especially, like, after they announced the, doing the remake and everything, I would have thought they'd kind of just sit on that for a while, doing the remasters. Of
Yeah,
the
doing the
original
remasters. That would be everybody's assumption, but when they came out with this, I can see that.
Yeah. I guess maybe it was important just to really let everyone know that Mass Effect is not dead.
Right?
That
No.
They are, yeah.
Kill
Question
our...
is, did they run? Oh yeah. Sorry, we'll watch this before I go off on a tangent.
No. Alright. Blow it up.
Fired up.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched.
Roger, copy.
I don't know what my delay's like,
Eagle Houston,
but
you're a go for landing, over.
I don't have the audio on.
Okay.
But my understanding is, it starts off with what was transmissions from early
Yeah.
human discovery and stuff.
Oxygen away. Godspeed.
Yeah, so is this all debris of right, yeah, of
Yeah.
one of the jump gates. Right, I guess that would suggest post Mass Effect 3, because they all blew up, I guess, right?
Yeah, I would assume so too. And that looked like the remains of the Citadel.
The Citadel?
Yeah. So, once the video finishes, I'll back up to it.
Yeah, we'll go back. I thought it was just the remains of a jump gate, whatever they call it, a relay, Mass Effect relay.
Yeah. True Ocean.
Yeah.
We're actually discussing about the new Mass Effect trailer. Let me also...
Sure.
That.
maybe Andromeda, perhaps. But, yeah.
I
So
don't.
it's based on an N7 helmet. But look at that. That can't be Earth. Like maybe
No.
I thought it might be the North Pole. But there's a huge planet, orbiting. So
Well,
why is there a piece of an N7? Because the thing is, look, it's not necessarily Shepard's N7 helmet
no.
because I mean there's many N7s. In fact, yeah, I mean there's a lot of N7s.
Yeah.
It's not even just
I don't
Yeah,
know.
so that could be Milky Way and Andromeda there at the beginning, which would make sense.
Yeah, it could be. Okay. Well, a little bit further. Oh,
Okay, so
okay. Yeah, no,
that's the Mass Effect relay.
that's a relay. For a
Yeah.
while there, I thought that was like the Citadel because of the way these pieces right here look like arms. I didn't notice the
I
little
think it's a relay.
extra.
Definitely.
It definitely looks like a relay.
Yeah, it looks like a relay to me. And all the relays blew up at the end of Mass Effect 3. So for those who are getting spoiled there. But
Yeah, I did put a spoiler
I mean, I
warning
think
in
that.
my title. So
Yeah, no, I see. But I'm right. Yeah, that's
yeah,
like that. They did blow up. They
yeah,
did blow up at the end of 3.
yeah. They all blew up because no matter what
Yeah.
option you picked, minus 2, they all went
Is that
kaput.
the ship from Andromeda? I don't think so.
No,
But no, yeah, you're right.
that looks
Yeah.
like because I mean let's back it up because that's a whole bunch of wreckage, and
It's
in
a
the
lot of wreckage.
background, I don't know if it was heard through stream. I know I heard it, and I've seen it more than once now.
Hmm.
That there was combat communications going on.
See, my original thought when watching this was all the debris and everything, plus the fact they were talking about like early stuff, like they have kind of the earlier stuff from human history.
Yeah,
I thought that maybe they were building up to like the because the humans when they first discovered element zero and everything had got into a big war with the Turians, right?
yeah.
Off the yeah, like at the start. So I was wondering if maybe it was going to be going back to that time. I was thinking like space wreckage. This is all obviously very early. That was my first thought, but then once I started seeing some of this other stuff, I was like, okay, that doesn't really make sense.
Take it
And
easy, Winter.
yeah, no,
Love
it
ya.
definitely
Be safe.
definitely seems like this is all whatever this teaser is. It's for something post Mass Effect 3.
It has to be. In the background, I just hear
Yeah.
Cancel going salvage. God damn it, Epic. God damn it. That is true. He would be doing that. But I do see
Yeah.
where I believe it was an Ocean. Yeah, Ocean stated
Mm.
right here the two galaxies where it might be
Yeah.
tying Andromeda. Maybe.
Yeah. But how? I mean,
That
unless it was, I guess, how long was the trip to Andromeda? Was it 1,000 years?
like 300. Hold on, I'll pull it up.
Oh, it was only 300 years. Okay, in that case, yeah, Tally could still totally be alive, right?
You mean Liara? But
Not
yeah.
Tally, sorry, Liara. Yeah. I mean, no. How long does what's Tally's race again? God damn it, have I already
Tally's
forgotten
Quarian.
that? Quarian, thank you.
That's an
Yeah,
excellent question.
because they live like 1,000 years.
Rip. Journey.
Right? Yeah, Ocean. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that link here in a second. Ocean. I got Andromeda stuff. Okay. Off by like 334 years. But,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh, Liara would totally still be alive.
Oh,
at
yeah.
that point, probably, right?
oh yeah,
Because they live like 1,000 years, right?
something
Am I
like
wrong
that.
about that? Yeah, that's what I thought. And she was only like 100 or something, or 80 something.
I want to say like 200, 300 maybe?
No, she was younger than that. She was supposed to be like a baby when everything started.
That is true.
She was supposed to be like super young.
I want to say the Andromeda Initiative left during 2 and 3.
Between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, between 2 and 3, I'm pretty sure. Was it 1 and 2?
No,
I think it was 2 and 3.
I would think that would be 2 and 3 because that's when, like they may have started in the Andromeda Initiative,
between
Oh,
1
yeah,
and
they would've
2,
had
but
to.
then left between 2
Yeah.
and 3 is what I would assume.
Yeah,
I'm
and them
reading.
leaving had absolutely nothing to do with the Reapers and everything. It was supposed to be completely kind of separate from all that. But yeah, no, that definitely looks like a destroyed Mass Effect relay. So I guess it would make sense. I mean, that's going to be really interesting. That does open a lot of possibilities because it's like what
Yeah,
with all the Mass Effect relays going, how is humanity or just life in general traversing
the
do they have the
galaxy.
technology? Yeah, do they have the technology to rebuild the relays? I didn't think they did. I think
No,
people
I
still
don't.
didn't quite understand how they worked.
I don't think they do.
Mm.
I'll keep this tab open, but I'm going to duplicate it, and we're going to pull up one of the endings. We're going to pull up let's say, for example, the destroy ending, because that's essentially what we're kind of referring to. See what the end scenes are for that Mass Effect 3 destroy ending. Extended cut DLC, please.
Oh, I'm actually gonna look at the different endings here.
Well, let's say that they make the canonized ending of 3 this one, because that's what we were kind of talking about earlier.
Yeah, this is what I think they have to go with because this one's ambiguous about if Shepard's dead or not.
Well,
have you ever done this one?
I have. I've done
yeah
all 3. I didn't know there were those other 2s that you haphazardly showed me.
Yeah, okay, so I think we could rule out killing the Star Kid as being the canon ending.
Yeah, shooting Starkid and walking away. Fucking just chuck those out the window. What I want to do, okay, so there's a few key points.
So that would mean, oh god, you know what though? That would mean the Geth are destroyed. Which would be really depressing.
It would
be really depressing.
Because of all that hard work.
Yeah, I bet though, the Geth will probably be like, there'll be somewhere, that there were Geth outside the reach of, the relays or something. I bet there'll be some shit like that.
They would have to be like tucked into an in-between, or what would be probably called dark space.
Yeah, like null space.
Yeah.
Dark space, yeah. Yeah, somewhere outside the galactic perimeter. Ocean remembers that day.
Oh yeah.
Good times.
Everybody from that day remembers that.
Day. The day that will live in infamy.
Right. Let's go to here. We're just going to fast forward through it.
Because yeah, at the very end, it shows Shepard. You assume to be Shepard under a pile of rubble, and then you see like an arm move or something.
Yeah, you saw his chest.
Yeah, yeah. Which I think to me, but you don't get that with any of the other endings. Like, I'm pretty sure that's
that's just destroy.
Just destroy. Which to me kind of indicates that would be the one that they would go with anyway, because then it's at the end of Shepard,
It would indicate like that's like a small gem that if anybody's looking at it hard enough, long enough, and starts piecing things together.
That's what I would think.
That's what I would think too.
Eventually, Ryder unlocks a message by Liara from 2186 sent to Alec while he was in stasis on the Hyperion traveling to Andromeda. Informing them the Reapers have arrived. She mentions the Crucible, but warns Alec to expect the worst, and asks him and his children to never forget them. Heck, I have played Andromeda, and I remember there being logs from Liara, but I don't know if I knew anything about that.
I don't know about that one because I've played it, but I haven't played it like I haven't gone like balls to the wall, get everything. I played once and like.
Oh wait, is that? Do you get that from doing the dad loyalty? The memory shard thing.
I would assume the memory shard things.
Unlocking. I think I did complete that. Maybe that rings a bell now I think about it. I haven't beaten it. Shrug. Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think maybe I did. Yeah, I don't know. I've only played Andromeda once. I mean, I've tried streaming it as well, but I don't know.
It's just
I think
like
I was,
one of
yeah.
those games that it's
Oh, I think I was streaming it on too high difficulty. I wouldn't mind going back to it and playing it on lower difficulty. Probably
no,
could
fair
be.
enough.
Yeah. So the thing is, do they learn the lesson from Andromeda, or do they make it an open world game again? I reckon they'll do another fucking open world game.
They probably
I'm just
will,
so sad.
but if they
So sad.
have, if their words are to be taken 100% beyond face value, a veteran team on it, then
That's true. It was the B team doing Andromeda.
yeah,
Yeah. The thing is, and this is the other thing, right? Like, no one's asking for an open world. You know, like no one's asking for that.
no,
Okay?
no.
And it costs so much more to develop and takes so much more time to do an open world game. Look at Mass Effect 2 versus Mass Effect 3. How far apart were they released? I think it was 18 months. Like they hammered out two of the most amazing games of like all time in such a short period of time. Not to mention, but that for Mass Effect 3, they also had to develop a multiplayer,
yeah,
which it had never had. So why make these lazy open worlds, which are going to cost so much more in development, which are going to have, which don't have particularly interesting elements to them, in what should always just be a primarily story-driven game? Yeah, like why do
yeah,
it? No one's asking for the open world. Like if they were to do an open world on the level of Skyrim or something, then fuck yeah, I'd be all about that. But they're not going to do that. They're going to do the lazy, open world thing with like the boring, repetitive quests and stuff, which just bores the shit out of everyone, and no one wants it. You know?
right?
Yeah. At least not Mass Effect fans. I know that they want to increase the fandom, but I mean, think about how many people are going to buy a Mass Effect game. You know, like
Not
they.
many, not after Andromeda, I would assume, because
Oh,
Andromeda flopped, but with
yeah,
the
but there's
teaser,
still.
that might have
Oh,
revived.
I think a lot. I think it's still, regardless of Andromeda, I think it's still
Fair.
a lot of love. A lot of. I think people are going to be skeptical. I think you're not going to get a lot. You're going to have like the You have a lot of people not pre-ordering it. But I think they'll still see like the big sales. But yeah, if they just return to what Mass Effect was, like there's a huge market for that, and I think EA has been learning some lessons recently, like with Jedi Fallen Order, and there was another game as well. But they're starting to see that not every people don't only want big open worlds. People don't only want online games. They are looking for really good story games like Jedi Fallen Order, which
Yeah,
was the kind of thing that BioWare used to spit out. But they still did it on like these. Like don't get me wrong, the scale of Mass Effect is massive, but it was still very focused on what you were doing.
yeah,
And yeah, like so I think EA is hopefully learning these lessons, and we're
I would hope
gonna
so.
see. So, yeah, I would really hope so, and I think hopefully they've kind of taken that on board. They've seen where they've gone wrong with BioWare, because the things they're trying to force BioWare to be, BioWare clearly isn't and has
Bioware
been
can't.
floundering. Yeah. I mean, the thing was, they did have good success with Dragon Age
Inquisition.
Inquisition.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
where
a
they did do the open world.
fucking
Yeah.
amazing game.
Yeah, though still not my favorite. Like, I
No,
don't know.
no. I
Yeah.
agree with you. It's not my favorite. Like I
Yeah.
think Dragon Age 2 might still be my favorite, even if it is a little
I still
stale.
think all those reused environments. But if Dragon Age 1, man, like that was sorry, you probably hear traffic.
It's okay.
That Dragon Age 1 was a fantastic game.
I
Um
haven't played all the way
yeah.
through it. I have it. I just haven't played all the way through
Origins
it.
was look, I don't know. Look, maybe I've got nostalgia for it because I played it, when it first came out. But
Fair enough.
I love that game. I played it through 2 or 3 times. Played, got the expansions and everything. Where Mass Effect, so far out, Dragon Age Inquisition. I went to play it, and I was so hyped for it. But literally, I played through the first, I don't know, I played like 4 or 5 hours and was just like, I'm doing this boring open world stuff that I hate.
Yeah.
And also I don't think I knew that I could get out of. I was still waiting to see like they didn't explain some of the
No,
stuff
they
very
didn't,
well.
because I
And
thought you were
yeah,
stuck in that like one fucking like.
right. I didn't realize I could
You
leave
just
that. Yeah,
yeah. It took me
yeah. I
forever
didn't
to
know I could
find
leave that.
the
Yeah, I
hinterlands.
think there was a lot of people. Yeah, exactly. Yes, get out of the hinterlands. Which I mean, yeah, don't stay in the hinterlands forever.
Right?
It'd be nice if they told you that you didn't have to do that. I was just like, what is this? This isn't story. This is just boring open world shit that I hate. Like, which
Right?
is why I struggled to play that game on stream as well. I just don't love those open world elements.
Um.
That lazy open world stuff. I mean, I love open worlds when it's done like Skyrim or something.
Oh yeah.
With unique, interesting quests everywhere and stuff. But you get yeah, those things where it's just like, oh yeah, find these few things around the world and just rinse and repeat that. Oh,
No.
it's gross. It's
Please,
boring.
no. Stop. Ocean, if you're talking about the tweet that you linked in chat, yes, I have perused it.
What tweet was that?
It's a little up ago. I'll send you the link. Boop, 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 boop. Providing I can hit the right keys. You know what? I'll put in the VC text channel.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tag you just that way.
Cheers.
But here's a
All of us did. So true.
right.
Opening shot has very pointed imagery of two galaxies. Mind is racing. Are we going to get a single sequel to both games? Intentional.
Now, who
Really?
is Mike Gamble a part of Bioware? Because I'm not fully.
Yeah, I definitely know that name. What's his position? But I'm fairly certain.
Let's find
Also,
out.
it's verified, so it's got to be. Phil Gamble. Michael Gamble. Let's have a look at it. Project
BioWare.
director of BioWare. Yeah.
So he's
Envisioning the next chapter. Wow. Wow. So intentional. That's very interesting. In which case, it makes sense Liara's there
yeah.
because it's been it must have been. Yeah. If it's got something to do with Andromeda, it's got at least been 300 years.
It's got to be linked together somehow. And here's
Yeah.
that one scene that we were talking about. The other
But
video.
wow,
didn't
does
have.
that mean it's been? Oh God, you know what could happen?
What are you thinking?
Sorry, just while we're watching this, I
Okay.
mean, you could get members of the Andromeda Initiative. I don't know, perhaps finding their way back to the Milky Way or something. Be
They've already
interesting.
cloned Shepard. I'll get back to that point here in a second, Ocean. But here's the scene.
Ah,
That breath.
yeah.
And this is the
That's it.
destroyed ending. And I'll pop on a filter
Yeah.
just so that way it looks a little
Did
bit.
they really clone Shepard though? Oh, they did. Sorry,
Yeah, they
there is a
did
clone,
during the
you're right,
Citadel.
the DLC.
Yeah, during the
Yeah,
Citadel.
yeah.
But
Ah,
we assume he died because he fell off the ramp. He let go of the ramp.
oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, though you don't
So-
see Clone Shepard die. That's true.
Clone 2.0,
Hmm.
maybe. Give me color correction. Thank you.
So it's certainly proven that they could do it.
Yeah.
What was the story? Clone Shepard was product of not Hydra. Fuck yeah,
Cerberus.
Hydra. Cerberus. God damn it! I knew it was a Greek animal. A mythological Greek animal. Yeah. Cerberus.
To recap, they made
Yeah.
him. They made a clone of Shepard in case Shepard had any missing body parts that the Lazarus Project could not repair.
Ah, right.
But when Lazarus was
That's
able
right.
to fully fix Shepard and not need anything off of the clone, the Cerberus is
Yeah.
going to kick the clone to the curb. But since stream can now see that a little bit better, because I boosted the gamma via filter, I am badass.
I'll play Mass Effect 3 again.
Fuck, right?
Cannot wait for the remaster.
Breath.
I just hope with the remaster they improve the combat and stuff in 1 because it's such a snooze
Oh
fest.
fuck!
I don't think they're going to. If they put
Probably.
like combos and shit in there, it'd be so good.
I hope they improve at least some sort of the mechanics, because
Yeah.
dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mass Effect 1 is a great game for when it was released. Comparatively to the others, it has they learned BioWare learned a lot from Mass Effect 1 and progressed
Yeah.
better to make it.
Oh, exactly.
Is hell
yeah.
combat
Mass
and
Effect
inventory
2, yeah.
wise, oh my god, yes, Ocean, please preach.
It
Like,
really is.
that was just obnoxious, even for console. It was obnoxious.
Well, I mean, oh yeah. The problem is as well that all those systems were designed with console in mind,
That is
and they were
true.
really clunky even on the consoles, from my understanding. But they're even worse on PC. Like they're hell to use on PC.
Oh yeah.
It's yeah.
Well, with Mass Effect 2, between Mass Effect, because I initially started my Mass Effect playthroughs with Mass Effect 2 because I didn't know what Mass Effect. Well, I figured there was a Mass Effect 1, but I couldn't like borrow it from
Yeah.
where I was at.
Right.
And then I got Mass Effect 1, got Mass Effect 3, played all the way through it. I'm just like,
Nice.
give me my Mass Effect 2 back, please. Fuck. Oh, the controls. Like, as soon
I
as
hope
I
they
got
bring the
back to Mass
yeah.
Effect 2, I was so happy because it was a lot better controls, a lot better inventory management. And Mass Effect 3 just perfected upon that, in my opinion.
I think so. I think Mass Effect 3 really streamlined everything, but also the combat in Mass Effect 3 is just,
Oh,
next level. And the one thing I can 100% predict about the next Mass Effect
mhm.
game is that they are definitely still going to have the combo systems in there. I'm going to say that, like
No, and
the
I
abilities and combos and everything, because they took all that, they really, really found in Mass Effect 2 they started playing with the combo system, and it was really only on specific biotic abilities.
yeah.
In Mass Effect 3 they ramped that up and gave combos to every tech tree or whatever, and then you saw them then use that same system in Andromeda, except they actually even focused on that more. And then in Anthem, they love that system so much that all the combo stuff is
Mhm.
in Anthem as well, like priming,
Wow.
detonating. It's basically the same system. So, obviously BioWare know that that works and it's really good. And the one thing people liked about Anthem was the combat in general.
Was the
They
combat?
thought the
Yeah.
abilities were really good. The weapons, unfortunately, like, well, no, that's the thing. In fact, the combo system is the one thing they got right about Anthem. So, like that is the one thing that
Is
that is going to
perfection.
be, yeah, the one thing that they know they're onto a winner. They'd have to be absolutely fucking insane to ditch it.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. So I think we can comfortably say that we can expect to see the combo system return in 4. If we're making predictions, that's the thing I would put
That
any amount of money on.
I would be with you on that too.